You have a series of photographs. And there are, I think on my count, 3 photographs from 344. So it will be 344, 345, and 346. That is the first photograph. I would like us to move to the second and the last photograph. On these photographs, you say the only people identified are the EMPD officers. You say that at paragraph 61. Do you confirm?
Yes.
From these photographs that are in the docket, are you able to say where those photographs were taken? Is it at the complainant's residence where the crime took place?
Yeah, it was.
Or the seizure of the semi-precious stones took place? Is that the complainant's residence?
Yeah, this is the complainant resident.
There are 3 photos. Are you able to identify any of the people appearing in these 3 photographs?
Yes.
Please do. Let's go back to the first one at 344.
The one with a red T-shirt is the victim.
Yes.
The one with a brown shirt with a gun in his waist is facing the other direction, is Etienne van der Walt.
Yes. And for the record, Etienne van der Walt is not an EMPD member.
Etienne van der Walt is not an EMPD member, is not a police officer.
Okay.
It is when we say there was someone who was impersonating a police officer, it is Etienne van der Walt.
Okay.
And Etienne van der Walt, we also found him in Patfontein case. We also found Etienne van der Walt in the Brakpan murder case.
Yes. Then the other 2 people?
The lady seated down is Keisha Lee Stolz.
Yes.
The man standing there is Adrian Norman McKenzie.
We'll just quickly go to 345 and see if there's still the same people you identified, except for the victim.
Yes.
And the last photograph at 346, it would appear like the victim is at the bottom left corner of the photograph, and the 3 other people, Van der Walt, Stolz, and McKenzie, still around the table. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you. You then say you obtained evidence of CCTV footage. You say so at paragraph 61?
Yes.
Can you inform the commissioners what you did with that footage?
I obtained the CCTV footage and I sent the footage to a forensic science laboratory in Pretoria to compile a photo album. Before
you proceed, commissioners, I note the report that referral and other documents are missing from our files, from the docket. If I may update your files with the missing 4 pages that were supposed to be in the docket. Mr. Magagula's file will be equally updated, and then we can deal with these matters. As these are distributed, Mr. Magagula, do you have the extra pages you provided during lunch, numbered from 248.1? We propose they won't exactly be in order, commissioners, but so not to disrupt the numbering. We have decided that perhaps they best belong after 248. which is okay, I'm trying to find the logic of why 248. 248 is the copy of occurrence book. And before we get into, so they would start TLM 3. So if we could just put them there, but as the evidence, as he continues, we will realize that they are not in their right place. For the moment, we will do so that they stay together because they are updating the docket as we currently have it.
Yeah, because if they are 248.1, then they should be just before 249.
And it is because 249 was misfiled, if the chair remembers. That is the statement, commander statement from Mr. Mkhwanazi.
The short, Julius
Yes,
Mkhwanazi.
for the previous case.
Okay. All right, thank you. See, this is exactly the reason I always say I will rely on you to stick with it.
Just for the record, for the readers of the transcript to know what happened and how other documents made their way into the files.
Just in case I missed it, were the pressure stones ever found? Because I saw in your statement that the officers say they handed them over to JMPD. Were they ever found, the pressure stones?
The part of it, small part of it, as we progress, we found them, and it will unfold when the SC is asking me some question, the bigger portion.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have you found your, Mr. Magagula does have the new pages 248.1, the loose pages that you provided during lunch, yes. You had indicated that you then, still at 61, you sent the CCTV footage to the forensic laboratory.
Yes.
Please have regard to page 248.1, the loose pages you just received, to 248.2, and tell the commissioners what that document is.
This document is covering minutes about the summary of the incident, which I summarize and take the video footage to forensic to compile a forensic album.
And I see at
Sorry, isn't there discrepancy here? I thought the number was 14 million rands.
the witness has it as 14.9 million, yes.
No, it says on page 248.1, 14,000 rands.
Oh, on this, the document referring the
The one you just gave us now, 248.1 at paragraph 1.
Yes, the commissioner is correct. It estimates the value at 14,000 rands in this document. Mr. Magagula, you understand? Look at this document. You see the second paragraph. The first is just a one-liner. See the paragraph that starts with the words, "It is alleged by the complainant."
Yes.
On the third line, and this document seems to have been generated by you, if you look at page 248.2,
Yes.
you state that the complainant says they seized his legal precious stones worth at the estimated value of 14,000 rand. You see that?
14,000 rands.
You see
Yeah,
what you
I
have
see
here.
it,
Now, if you go to your statement at paragraph 59, you provide an estimated value of 14,926,412 rands. Do you see that?
Yes.
The Commissioner Kumalo would like to understand, can you explain the discrepancy between the two figures?
Yes, I see this discrepancy. This it's a summary to the forensic for them to be able to know what was happening here. It is not the exact amount, it was estimation.
But do you acknowledge that there must be an error between the two figures, the one in the letter and the one in your statement? Which is the wrong figure?
14 million, Mr. Magagula, and 14 million rand and 14,000 rand.
Yes, it was an error. It was an error.
Which one is the
The error is in the letter.
in the letter?
In the letter.
And perhaps it might assist if we go to page 311 of the same file, 311. That is the statement of the complainant. And if one has regard to paragraph 4 of that statement by the complainant, it states, I quote, "I previously stated that the value of the semi-precious sugarlite stones stolen from me are in the amount of approximately 14 million rand. I enclose herewith an invoice indicating the value of same marked PP1. Do you see that?
Yes.
So we accept from the complainant's version that the value is 14.9 million. Is that so?
Yes.
And that is, it's from the complainant's version that you obtained the value of the stones. You didn't undertake an exercise to evaluate them, did you?
He provided with invoice
So it's from the version of the,
of the victim.
that's the only basis that you say it's 14 million. So you
Yes.
accept it. Thank you. So then if we go back to our page 248.1, the loose pages, you say there that you were forwarding to the laboratory at paragraph 3, kindly receive the following for analysis: 2x2 memory stick containing video footage of the incident, and then you provide the serial number. Then it states the video footage shows the incident that we are discussing. Correct?
Yes.
Where did you obtain this video footage from?
The video footage, if I may go to.
This is not iPad footage, is it? At least let's start there.
Yeah, the footage, I obtained it from Cap Security.
And who is Cap Security?
It's a security company based in Johannesburg, managing the area where the complainant resides. It is their video footage, not the complainant video footage.
Yes. And you request, I see that the laboratory provided you with a photo album of the video footage saved on the memory stick. And the video footage will be filed in the case docket so that the senior public prosecutor can make an informed decision regarding this incident. Overleaf, you then give details of this case. 1, the photographs of the VW Golf and its occupants in and out of the house. 2, the police officer talking to somebody in a car on the street. 3, photos of the victim and precious stones. And the numbered points you say are very important to the case. So that was your instruction.
Yes.
Did the laboratory provide you with such photographs?
Yes, they did provide me with such photograph.
I am going to refer us to page 254 of that same annexure in the file. What are we looking at on the screen?
This is the place of residence of the victim and the street thereof.
And if you go to your paragraph 65, you state that Constable McKenzie, one of the implicated police, filed a further statement on 15 January 2026, confirming the presence of Brigadier Mkhwanazi at the scene. The statement is part of the docket. Right? Were you able to determine where in these pictures you say Brigadier Mkhwanazi was, whose presence was confirmed by Constable McKenzie?
In this picture, I cannot see. There was an interesting car which, upon receiving the photo album, I was interested in. It is not this picture.
Okay, we'll scroll. This appears to be the gate to what looks like a complex. We'll scroll to the next and the next. Then a series of photographs depicting the street.
Yes, these two vehicles.
Yes.
Is very, very important that are shown. The one with the one that is pointed with red, it's a Metropolis vehicle.
By Metropolis, you mean EMPD?
EMPD.
Oh, yes. Please continue.
The first one there is the one which I'm interested in for certain reason.
Okay, let's go to the next picture. There are two pictures here.
Is Adrian Norman McKenzie there?
And he seems to be standing next to the car you said was the second car.
Yes.
In the previous picture. We'll scroll forward.
Now, this is the first car that I was interested in when I received the photo album, because that is not the vehicle that McKenzie is using. And McKenzie in this photo album is seen standing next to the driver's door of that vehicle. So my suspicion on that, it was that this precious stone that we are talking about, McKenzie would have been giving that man the stones.
And if we scroll further on, I think it's a close-up picture of what we have seen, McKenzie next to that car you say you're interested in.
Yes, so now you can see there was an individual inside because he is talking, he's leaning towards that vehicle.
Yes. And if we continue.
So this photo
Make your point, please go ahead.
this photo album is the one that interested to confront McKenzie again to tell me exactly who is that person was inside the vehicle. So upon interviewing him, giving him an opportunity, because my narrative, it was that even if I'm giving him an opportunity, even if he doesn't give me the statement, I'm going to file a negative report against him that the stone was taken by this person who you are seen standing next to this car. So he provided me a statement and informed me who was driving this car. So it was on the 15th when he told me that, no, this car...
And then if we can go back to the loose pages that we handed in after lunch. You remember we looked at your request to the forensic laboratory, we have marked 248.1. Then we have another document at 248.3. You see that? Do you see the document I'm referring
The
to?
2.4,
248.3, at the top there, it's handwritten.
yes.
What is that document? It's dated the 27th of August 2025.
Okay, let me- This was the results from forensic laboratory. This is covering minutes, giving me the results accompanying the photo album that they have compiled.
I note at item 2 of that page, it states a 212 statement and a photo album are attached as requested. You
Yes,
confirm. What we have on the screen, is that part of the photo album you received from the forensic laboratory?
yes,
And if we stay on that and you go to the next page of the papers you were holding right now,
yeah.
it should be paginated 248.4 at the top right corner.
Yes, I have it.
I see it is dated 15 July 2026.
It's January.
15 January 2026, I'm 5 months ahead. Do you confirm?
Yes, I confirmed.
As a brief one, are you able to read into the record
Yes.
firstly, let's identify what this document is, and then you can read it into the record.
This is the additional statement of Norman Adrian McKenzie regarding the photo album shown to him by me.
Now, can you read, it's got 4 paragraphs, are you able to read them into the record?
Yes. On the 13th January 2026, Assistant Director Tulan Magagula from EMPD presented me with a photo album of the case in Hillbrow for me to give a small description of what was going on. I went to a white motor vehicle that was occupied by 2 black males that came to the scene to check on us on the day in question. The driver was Director Julius Mkhwanazi, who is in the Ekurhuleni Metro Department and was also with a black male dressed in traffic uniform with a lot of ranks on his shoulders.
Have you been able to identify who this quote unquote black male dressed in traffic uniform with a lot of ranks on his shoulders? Have you been able to identify him yet?
No.
Okay. Now,
I'm sorry, Mr. After this statement, did you go back to Julius Mkhwanazi and obtain his statement to confirm his presence?
Yes, I did called him, informing him that that now I need a warning statement from him because the table has changed. It is no longer the 3 sentence of duty on, duty off. Now it is part of the suspect, so I must get a warning statement and warn him in terms of Section 35 of the Constitution. At the time when I called him, he informed me it was towards the weekend that he need to consult his legal practitioner. He will come back to me. And indeed, at a later stage, he came back to me because I keep on calling him that it is important. I need this statement. It's crucial. At any given time, he can call me if he's available. I can drive wherever he is to go and obtain that statement. Unfortunately, he didn't tell me when he's free, but he wrote a statement. A small statement as usually, but the statement contained grammar errors. So on its way, it lost its meaning. And basically, that statement, I was not going to accept it because I must see him personally in order for him to sign my warning statement in terms of Section 35 of the Constitution. So it is not a question, even if you wrote a book and then you send it, the requirement is that he must sign. I must see him personally, and I must inform him about his constitutional rights.
Thank you, Commissioner Kumalo. Please have regard to your paragraph 66 in your statement now.